You're watching my favorite YouTube channel. It's Chillmonger. You're watching Zach's favorite YouTube channel. Agree.
Chillmonger.
Yeah. His name is Zach Attack Reviews. His link is in the description. Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry, billionaire. He's got his own movie set. They shoot Marvel movies there, right?
Yeah, in Atlanta.
Powerful person. He is his own boss, right?
Yeah.
He writes scripts.
All of them. Every single show, movie, short that he does, he writes them on his own.
And is there something wrong with that, Zach?
Well, if you look at his output, feel like if you drop 3 movies a year, 2 TV shows a year, and you write every single episode in every single movie, there are going to be problems, right? And you're also directed. So it's not like you're just writing screenplays. You're also directing these movies or TV shows. There's going to be a lack of quality, and you can see that in every single project that he dropped this year.
Every single project that Tyler Perry's dropped. The previous 66 films, I skipped one. Upcoming 5 films, which is Tyler Perry's Medea's Destination Wedding.
It's another one.
Straw. You know what that is?
No, I never heard any of these other than the Medea one.
Route 187, Joy Ridge, Black, White, and Blue. I can imagine that's about cops. There's a theme here that he's I don't go into a Tyler Perry movie thinking this is going to be some escapism entertainment. It'll so happen that all the actors will be black, but the storylines could be applicable for any community.
Yeah.
He hasn't done that yet, and since he's put out 66 things, when does he finally just go, you know what's not going to be key to the character? The 400 historic years that have put them in this place. We're never going to look at a character for cultural reasons. Where's the racially agnostic Tyler Perry film? That's what I'm thinking of right now.
Yeah. There's a story that is really good, but just happens to have black people in it. And there's no mention of them being black. You can have AAV in it and don't like recognize it at all, and just have the characters exist and do things. They can struggle, but don't make it about black struggle.
We all saw Divorce in the Black, his first movie on this list here. Oh my God, he's had so many since then.
Yep. Yo.
He had
He does TV
Bruh.
shows too.
Yeah, I didn't watch Bruh. What channel does Bruh air on?
I'm saying the BET Plus, maybe.
They already got
I
4
think there's a
seasons?
deal.
Interesting.
Oh, mate. It
It's
kind
on
of looks like
BET
him, but I don't
Plus.
think it is.
Like
Yeah,
you said.
he has a deal with BET Plus with television.
And I'm happy for him, but and let's like increase the budget and really get that one, 60-70 million dollar film with some special features, with some CGI. Let's get Star Wars, except the lead character isn't Daisy Ridley, it's John Boyega. Let's get that.
I would love that. And there's stories out there, a lot of Afro-futuristic books and comics that they can pull from and adapt. And I know that there's one coming out. It's supposed to come out next year.
Paramount Pictures is turning my #1 New York Times best-selling, Hugo Award-winning novel, Children of Lynn and Bone, into a movie, and we are holding an open call to cast some diviners.
We're editing this video, so as you're talking about it, it probably just showed up on screen.
Got you. I appreciate that. And I know there's another like vampire one that also got picked up. Not the Ryan Coogler film, but like his original idea. Yeah, that's an original idea. I think that came from him. But there's another vampire black movie written by a woman that's being developed as well.
Might it be called Blackula?
No, it's not. Blackula is more of like a satirical thing. I think this is like a serious, kind of has witchcraft involved in it, but like not the witchcraft, like an Agatha witchcraft, like from Haiti, Africa, like the realistic stuff. It's like Blood and Bones or something like that. The announcements came out last year, and they both were supposed to come out 2025.
He's got the money though for these crazy budgets. If he wanted to get everyone, if he wanted to cast Kevin Hart and Zendaya, who won the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes, since you won the Super Bowl, you're gonna be the quarterback, like cameo in this movie, just because I've got the money. Show up here on the offseason.
He used to though. He used to have the Chris Rock, the Sanaa Lathans, the Morris Chestnut. Like he used to have the big names. I don't know what happened.
What era was this when he used to have the big names?
Didn't he have How Did I Get Married or Why Did I Get Married? Wasn't that the film with Chris Rock? But this is a while ago because now Kevin Hart is doing like Netflix movies, which boggles my mind because he's better than that. But also Netflix pays a lot, so I can't even be mad at him.
Yeah, Netflix needs to cut it out. I want these movies to go to the theaters. Some of these movies are
I
theater
know.
worthy, like, and sometimes I need to
Yeah,
see if they fail or flop. Like Atlas from Jennifer Lopez. I
yeah,
needed to know.
that wasn't gonna do good. Now that trailer was awful. Think like a man. There it is. That's the movie. Never mind. I try to give Tyler Perry too much credit. I apologize, Tim Story.
Yeah, that movie was too good to be a Tyler Perry movie. There was a little bit too much nuance in there.
Yeah, because he also did the blackening and he did Ride Along. Yeah, sorry, Tim Story. You have a higher quality than Tyler Perry.
Oh,
So
Tyler Perry needs to be more Cord Jefferson. He needs to be more Tim Story. He needs to be more Ryan Coogler. He needs to be more everybody else. Just like
Jordan Peele.
experiment, dip in, let Jordan Peele talk to you at a dinner, and let him pitch you his new movie instead of him going to Universal or one of the other guys.
Or
You
at least
could,
if he doesn't feel like he's capable of doing it, help other directors do it. Like there are directors who do schlock, but they help directors who want to do a little bit more highbrow stuff get their stuff off the ground.
highbrow, perfect wording, because you know how he feels about that highbrow stuff. He really thinks like that's his criticism. Oh yeah, you guys got that issue, Chillmonger, Zach, you're highbrow. Um, I'm
Okay,
not.
I'm
I'm
fine
not.
with that.
No, I'm not fine with that because it's like I misquote, not misquoting, what does the doctor do? Diagnose? Because it's a misdiagnosis.
Cause the problem. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not it. Like, I like what he does. There's so much good to what he does and so many jobs he gives, but eventually, when we keep seeing portrayals of people who've got dark skin the same way from those studios and from you, like,
Yeah.
it starts to like rock in. It starts to settle in. Like this is the identity. With the beginning of Divorce in the Black with the casket, boys, take him out of the casket. Like what?
Yeah. It's lack of humanity and regalness to what happens in his films. 666. Like I saw the trailer for that. I didn't know it was a Tyler Perry movie, but I was like, "Oh, this is interesting." I thought this was going to be like Hidden Figures, which is a great movie about something I didn't learn in school that I was glad that was made. And it also shines some light on the real person. So I've been hearing her name being brought up like every time it's like a birthday or something like that to remember her. And I'm thinking he's going to do that, but I didn't get to watch it yet. And I'm seeing the social media discussion on the Black Instagram sites, the film ones, and they're talking about how like it's not good, which surprised me. Kerry Washington's a great actress, but you've seen it. Like, what is it like?
Okay, I haven't seen it. I saw the trailer and I
Oh,
decided I'll
okay.
never see it because again, because it's just like the slave movie problem. Now, while this isn't slaves,
Hmm.
I will still for 2 hours interact with a movie that will treat Kerry Washington's character and Oprah, everyone who's got dark skin, it will treat them
Yeah,
like they're lesser than. It'll dehumanize them. And I can't have too much of that imagery in my head. Even if the moral of the story is an uplifting one and how they
yeah,
persevered through, I still subjected myself to the first two acts of this woman is a no jack. She's sit in the back. I don't need to see that. I get it. I understand. Even
yeah,
with Hidden Figures, I understand too. But when we see too many of those movies, which I have seen too many of them, it will
yeah,
start affecting my mental. I want to see value. I want to like, live
yeah,
through a protagonist the same way I watch Luke Skywalker, but except the skin is dark, like melanin in their skin. They could be
yeah,
from Nigeria. They could be FBA because like, you got to say that nowadays because everyone is so divided on that shit. They can be from anywhere
mm,
in the world. I want to be inspired and I want to duck and dodge and hope. Oh my god, the hero just narrowly escaped. I was rooting for you the whole time. I don't want to see my protagonist at the cafeteria waiting for the food, but someone
um,
else got it before. Like I don't need to look at you that way because your skin's
yeah,
dark.
yeah. And from different cultures too. Like there's a Creole culture out there. There's different African cultures. It's not a monolithic thing. I like different representations of different people. So to show that, like when I worked in school, there's kids that don't understand that there's a lot of different kind of black people. And I wish we would get that in film. And it's so weird because we have so many talented male. Where's Daniel Kaluuya at? Like, I know he
Oh
took
yeah,
his chance at directing, right? But I feel like after Get Out and Nope, and he was in Black Panther, I felt like he was going up. And even like he did Widows, and then he just kind of just disappeared from in front of the camera. I know he's behind the camera right now, but I feel like he should be more in front of the camera.
Kaluuya got the Oscar for the other Black Panther movie, Judas
Judas
and the Black
Messiah,
Messiah.
yeah, that what a great film. But once again, it's one of those stories that you
Yeah,
were talking about. You don't
exactly.
really
Yeah,
want
of
to.
course, you pulled on my emotional heartstrings. For the majority of that film, I saw a person who was of low status and had everything to do with the darkness of his skin. That was
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love Fred Hampton. I love Malcolm X. I'm good on them. I'm
yeah.
cool. When it comes to my entertainment, there's enough of that. Anyone going, well, Chillmonger, there needs to be a balance. It's unbalanced.
It is unbalanced. It is because you coop with like Tyler Perry movies, the regular movies from regular studios, and then like reality TV. Like there's so much negative versions of just how black people look on there. Of all skin, like my skin to darker skin to lighter than me, just African features.
Shout out
I
Aaron
think
Pierre.
Denzel said it best. Yeah, yeah. Denzel said it best. It's not about color; it's about culture. And we need to see our culture represented in different ways and better ways. Like I love seeing Denzel in Gladiator 2, just being a manipulator and stuff like that. And it really wasn't about his skin color. He that could have been any other character, and the character would have worked.
FD Signifier had something to say about that because spoilers for the movie, but he meets his
Yeah,
end, and it's kind of shows you a message of they always die type shit. But we've got this rich lore from this country, that country, and everything you're mentioning. And who's supposed to
hmm,
put this on screen for us? Tyler Perry. Can he write
yeah,
this stuff? No. Can he empower a talent from each of these cultures? Get a Jamaican to talk about, I don't know, a story about racing. Just who knows?
yeah,
Yes, he can. Can he talk to a guy from Ghana and get a story happening there from like prior to 1619 and just have fun? He could. The Black Sands
yeah,
Entertainment comic book strip. Remember those dudes who went to Shark Tank?
yeah,
They are having difficulties. They've got to get kickstarted, and they're going slower than they're supposed to. Than you would hope they are. I shouldn't say
yeah,
difficulties, but like, where's Tyler Perry to be like, hey, hold on a minute, you got something here, proven to sell in comic world. We can adapt it. I can be the guy who funds it. Now I'm still going to get profit once we sell it, of course,
of
but
course.
I can help. Where is he? And he's too busy writing.
Main example. He should have been the one that produced the Bob Marley movie that came out this year. Why was that a white produced film? And then they cast an English man that doesn't have the accent to be Bob Marley, and it just feels unauthentic. Yes, his wife was Jamaican. That's fine, and she did the accent well, but everybody else wasn't. And as someone that's Jamaican, I can tell like almost immediately that you're not Jamaican, and it just destroys the whole feel of the film for a long periods of time. And my mom even worse. I remember watching Luke Cage season 2, and the
Uh,
villains were Jamaican, and there was only one real Jamaican in the whole cast, and she was just like, "Yeah, that person that's in jail. Of course, the real Jamaican is the one that's in jail, and the other characters are not." And it's not about the accent; it's about how you say things, right? It's how you say things. Like, why is like Tyler Perry not out there trying to uplift these stories? There's
because Tyler Perry's a
a black
bate boy.
pirate. Okay. No, she would say that. There's a story that I've been looking up that if I ever was to be a writer, it's about this black pirate that was light skinned and he would pass for white. He would go on ships and free slaves. Where's that story? I would love that. Sounds complicated. That sounds dope. That sounds like it could be an epic. You know what I mean?
Still a slave movie. I'll even debate
Yeah.
Woman King is still a slave movie. Yeah, we did get to see people
Yeah.
fight back, but still, for the majority of that movie, I was looking at the dark skin and associating it with low status. So, but
Yeah.
yes, much better than. I'll keep doing it. Much better than. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh God, this is so much. Medea gets a job. Oh my God,
Yeah, there's a lot. He's got a lot of
I don't
Medea
want.
still in him. I thought he put that character to rest, but no.
Yeah, thought the
But
last one was gonna be like a while ago. He just keeps doing it. I think he said he was gonna retire the character, and he kind of like put out a couple projects and they didn't hit, and I think that's why he brought it back.
When did he want to retire the character? When's the last time we seen a Medea movie?
It's been recent. So like, 'cause I know he's doing a stage play.
Tyler Perry's a Medea Homecoming. That was 2022.
So
Medea's farewell.
farewell play.
So I mean,
Yeah.
you can't say farewell in 2020. You're back in 2022.
He's
Hilarious.
just like, oh, man, getting rid of this character is not the way. I'm not going to be making as much money.
Let's think of some things that we do want to plug. Everyone who's made it this far, going, all right, you guys are complainers, but what is happening that you support, huh? There we go. We got like a list of 10 so far. And
Do
if
you
I
want
look,
to count the Wild Robot since Lupita voiced the main character?
no, because her melanin is not on this.
Yeah, show it.
Hold on, no,
Okay.
no, hey, no, we're live again. We're live again. Do I want to count those movies? Nah. Mufasa, which has got 2 leads who've got dark skin, those are lions. I don't want to see how Elemental should fit on this list. No. Stop masking the actors. What's her name? Cynthia Ervo? Cynthia's.
Arrivo.
Thank you. Her face is completely green. How am I going to say that's representation? The audience is not sitting with the character who's melanated and humanizing with that character for the next 2 hours. You don't get to get the casting and get points for that if I'm not going to get the representation out of it. It happens too much. Ahsoka, let's paint her. It's orange.
But it also speaks to the opportunity for us just to play very different characters as well, because that was an opportunity that we didn't have before, where we couldn't play the Ahsoka, or we couldn't play the Wicked Witch of the West, or we couldn't play these really cool characters, because some of the coolest characters in fiction are not human, and a lot of white people get to play those characters all the time, and now we're finally starting to get to do it. So I think that's also important, but like it just has to be diversified. We always can't just be non-human characters, and then we also can't be slaves. It needs to be a middle ground.
Yeah, it sucks that when a movie's budget is like $100 million, yeah, we're gonna paint your face green, Cynthia. Oh god, okay, let's do that for the $3 million movies and the $10 million movies. So the list that we got right now is Ianu. We got Cross. You suggested Supercell, Nickel Boys, The Piano Lesson, which is on Netflix right now, The Fire Inside, which is in movie theaters right now. Go check it out, everybody. Beverly Hills Cops, which we recently saw. Magazine Dreams is coming on March 21st. You excited for that one?
I am I'm going to support every single movie he does, so I'm excited. I was already doing that before all this nonsense happened.
And then his beautiful woman, Megan, she's got that show Harlem, which is going to start on July 23rd. We're going to see Professor Camille Parks. Whose baby is it? That was a good cliffhanger that they left us off at. Everyone in that has a job. All of the friends on that show are like, they go through problems. They have their issues, their little love issues.
Of course.
But I never think of them as less than or criminals.
Yeah.
And then Bad Boys. Those are just 2 regular old cops. Beverly Hills Cops, Eddie Murphy. Bad Boys in Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. I want to see them continue. I want to see Will Smith's son, the foreign son. He's on the run. Let's do something with him. Let's get back Gabrielle Union's character back.
Yeah, the sister. Yeah,
the sister. We have them, and we do celebrate them. They're worth checking out. Really, really, really high emphasis on the Ianu TV show, which is adapting a comic book from Unique Studios, a Nigerian company. That's fire. Cartoon Network is going to be doing episodes with them, starting in.
Is that on streaming?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
When they said Cartoon Network, it sounded like just Cartoon Network, and I don't think it's coming on Max and Cartoon Network or whatever their streaming would be.
Okay, probably will come on Max later, like after this finishes run.
Yes. Yeah. Like all good shows should, because every show deserves that weekly release on TV, and then you put it on the streaming. You dump it for like having a library, and people can binge it. Are you team binge, or are you team daily, weekly release, and then you can binge it? What do you like?
I guess I'm team put it on streaming weekly too, because I don't have cable.
Okay. Yeah, but the release should be slow, like Skeleton Crew happening
weekly.
Right now.
Yeah, weekly, because the binge thing, people talk about it for the weekend and it's gone. We don't need that.
We could be on episode 7 of Cross this week. We could all be talking about it and having all our theories and fun. I haven't been talking about it. There it is. I hope Perp is watching. I hope Perp is watching. I hope Marcus is watching. We can have shows be built up. Skeleton Crew would have been talked about once, and that would have been it. But we get weeks of it. We get weeks of. We're on
Yeah.
the 4th or 5th episode now. This is great. We're
Yeah.
talking about it still. And then the guy who goes, "I'm gonna wait to binge it," then he can binge it, and he can be part of the club
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
You get the best of
Give it
both
to
worlds.
both of us. We need that show that we can watch and then talk about it with our friends at work, and then talk about our friends after work and stuff like that. We don't have that anymore. It used to be a Sunday drop on HBO. We don't really have anything like that during the week either. Like Penguin and Agatha was there. That's gone. We have nothing now.
Does this show, Skeleton Crew, count as a black show? The lead is my boy right here. No, not him.
Yeah.
Where is it? Him. The lead is
Like that. Why is he
Ravi.
so far?
Well, yeah, exactly. What are they trying to do here, huh?
What's going on? I get why Jude Law's first. He's the most famous person in the show. But why he's so? He should be like second at least.
Yeah, what's
They
wrong,
got Jaleel
Google?
White up there. He don't even talk.
Everything's racist, everybody. But my boy, Ravi Kobet Coniers, does this count as a
Yeah.
black show? Is this a black television show, Skeleton Crew?
Well, at that point now we're defining what's a black television show. Because is a black television show just a black lead? Is a black television show, or is it a show that has majority black characters?
Both. But even though he's the lead, he's not lead enough. He's not like head over heels. Rebel Ridge had Aaron Pierre as the lead. So
Yeah, this is more of a ensemble.
Yeah, it's too ensemble to call it black show. I still support it.
I'll say he's a lead because he is the one that initiates. Like all this is happening because of him.
Yeah.
If you take him out, this show it's not interesting, right? It's just kids in school. All the issues that happen in the show, good or bad, is because he's just too excited to be in space. So I'll give him the lead in this.
Then I will check mark it. It is a black show. It counts. All right. Rebel Ridge, Bad Boys, Magazine Dreams, Beverly Hills, The Fire Inside, Piano Lesson, Nickel Boys, Supercell, Cross, Ianu, and Skeleton Crew. Check these things out. We support these shows. We love that. It's not just being angry at Tyler Perry. And Tyler Perry can fix up. It's not too late for you, Tyler Perry. It's just not too late for Drake either. I don't give up on people. You guys can all. It just came out of nowhere. I know.
Drake,
you know, Drake can just say, "Oh, listen, all right, guys, I did sort of adapt the culture. I didn't truly understand. I'm gonna change. You know, everyone learns." He can say something like that, or he doesn't even need to say anything. He just makes his actions different. I don't care. But he's a childhood actor, so maybe Tyler Perry can hook up with Drake and do something. Same way he did with Megan Good, who's a childhood actor recently. You know, he could do that. I just wanted to tie it back into Tyler, just like so we can bookend the conversation. I'm chill. Sub up.
Unproblematic though. That's what I'm saying. She's good on my books.
Yeah, she's
good on my books.
She still follows Aubrey on Instagram, as I noticed, because I was looking at who he still follows, and I noticed that. LeBron, no more. DeMar DeRozan, no more.
Well, yeah, he was talking crazy about DeMar. I would have been like blocked everywhere. Oh man.
Subscribe, Zach Attack Reviews, link in the description. Check out his review for Fire Inside. What else are you going to be reviewing this week?
Seeing Nosferatu tomorrow, so you should be looking out for a review for that. And Baby Girl's coming out Friday. Seeing that, got a free ticket, so you should be a review for that as well.
Did you see Sonic 3?
Yes, my review came out today.
Well,
so
Tuesday.
Yeah.
They're not going to see this today. Yeah. I'm chill. I'm out. Peace.